Hello, I'm TU46 and welcome back to QnA Saturday. QnA Saturday is a weekly series I run on my channel where I answer your questions about a variety of subjects, usually centered around the next update coming out for Minecraft on the consoles, amongst other things. But that next update is releasing very soon from now, less than a week, so that means the next QnA Saturday will be a couple of weeks away. However, if you do want to leave questions for that, you can leave them in the comments down below, or you can follow me at TU46 because that's how people ask comments for this week's QnA Saturday, which I'll be going through today. So hopefully you do enjoy the video, like it if you do because it helps out the channel a lot, and let's know you do like the Q&A. With that said, let's get straight into it, shall we? And let's start with the first question, which comes in from Yusef Offman, who says, at IDX so you just downloaded the new update, which will you open first? The tutorial world, full-out world, or just a new world? So yeah, there's lots of stuff in this update to check out, and I really am not sure, like, you know, what to do yet entirely. However, I was thinking about it just a little bit before, you know, as I read this question, and I was thinking, okay, well, I think most people care about the tutorial world because it's free, and I think it's more important for me to focus on the free content because everyone can experience it. So it will probably be like, first of all, obviously go make a video, say TU46 is out, let everyone know, so you can be like, yeah, let's go download this thing. Then my first stream, which will be like half an hour afterwards, will probably be the new tutorial world. I love the new tutorial world because it's an opportunity to go check out, you know, like all the new things they've built, but also there's a music hunt, which is what we'll be trying to do in that stream. So yeah, tutorial world stream, and then the day after, I'll probably do like a race to the Elytra, and then the day after that, I'll probably go back and do the Fallout world. So yeah, that is my answer to your question, which will open first, tutorial world, then, you know, do the cool Elytra stuff, and then do the Fallout world. However, there'll probably be a bunch of videos in between, so make sure you keep your eyes out for those. But yeah, that's enough for me plugging my own videos. Let's move on to the second question, which is irrelevant to that, because it is from Legenden ein YouTuber, which I believe means anyone YouTuber, but I'm not German, and they say, hashtag Q&A, if you could make your own mashup pack, what would it be about? Sorry for bad English, I'm German. So, first of all, whenever I see people on the internet say, like, sorry for the bad English or whatever, I always notice how it's, like, perfect English, and that was kind of an example of that, so that's pretty cool. Second of all, I always think it's amazing that people who, like, speak another language as their primary language can understand and watch these videos, so that's cool too. Go Germany, apparently. And third of all, to actually answer the question, if I could make my own mashup pack, it would probably be like a, you know, just pan Nintendo mashup pack, so we're talking, like, taking the skins from Zelda and then, like, I don't know, turning the minecarts and the boats into, you know, F-Zero, you know, carts and stuff. That would be a really amazing thing to me, and that's what I kind of want to see, but I know Nintendo's Nintendo, and that only have to be for their consoles, so we're talking, like, okay, let's exclude that. Then, you know, Undertale mashup pack. It seems like one of those things that would work pretty well because, you know, two kind of indie games, but I don't think it'll ever happen, although it would be amazing. So yeah, Undertale mashup pack is my official answer to your question there, Legenden. So let's move on to the next question, which comes in from Ahmed Salah on Twitter, who says, RBX when tipped arrows come to console, do you think the Infinity enchantment will work on them? So the answer to this one, I was confused by this, so I looked into it, and I figured the answer would be yes, because Infinity means no use of arrows. However, Infinity only applies to regular arrows. However, then on top of that, so it's not meant to work in the next update, but there was a bug on 1.9 for the PC where it worked for like 6 months, and you could fire infinite amounts of tipped arrows, which means, in theory on the console, depending on how they implement 1.9, because this is their entire own update, it could be in there, it could not be in there. We'll have to wait and see, but there is a chance it will work. It just probably wouldn't. It probably won't, and it shouldn't. So yeah, that's the answer to your question, Ahmed Seller. Let's move into the next one from Mr. Neos48, who says, hashtag Q&A, how do you see the subscribers of people in the comments? And they have 28 subscribers as they say that. So yeah, if you're curious as to how do I do this, basically, I didn't even notice it was there. I thought it was a part of YouTube, but as it turns out, it's a little extension that comes from vidIQ. So vidIQ, I think it's actually called vidIQ YouTube Vision, but that's a terrible name. So vidIQ is an extension I see most YouTubers using. It's a Chrome extension that allows you to see just a bunch of other information on YouTube. So for instance, the subscribers for comments, apparently, not that that's too valuable, but for me it's more about seeing the tags on my own videos, being able to see like how you rank on those tags. There's a lot of subtle information that, because I like to, you know, try to optimize the videos, because, you know, YouTube is a weird game. Like, half of it is about, you know, making the videos like this, but the other half is just about lots of random stuff that YouTube decides every month. So yeah, trying to keep up to date with that is why I use vidIQ, and that's how I can see your subscriber numbers. And honestly, I don't really pay much attention to it. It's just I don't know how to remove it. So that's that's the answer to your question there. Maybe you're expecting something a bit more intellectual, like, oh yes, it's this valuable little tool, but it's just an accidental side product of something else I have, which I use to make the YouTube thing work. So yeah, that's it. Let's move on to the next question, which comes in from Victor Martinez, or Jagmeister, who says, at IBX do you remember the old live streams when it was the maps you'd make? So yeah, Jagmeister is actually someone I recognize from a lot of old live streams, and in regards to do I remember them, I totally do. But the reason that I haven't done one in a while, because I used to make like a Skywars map one stream, and then the next stream I'd play it with subscribers, is because at this point, the Xbox system or the PlayStation system, whichever one you're using, seems to just crash under the weight of me trying to invite people to my game. Like, it literally won't let me add anyone as a friend, it won't let me send invites after I get a certain number of messages, which is a really, you know, bizarre system, because that would happen to people all the time. Yeah, so do I remember the old live streams? I do. I want to do another one, like I'm going to at least build a map on a live stream, because I have the tumble map downloaded now. You might have seen it from Battle Secrets video. But yeah, I have the tumble map downloaded now, which means I want to like turn it into a Skywars map, because it's got the giant lava pit, and I'll probably do that in a live stream at some point soon. So yeah, this comment kind of inspired me to go ahead and be like, yeah, let's go do like an old Toycat style live stream. I imagine there'll be so much like spam in the chat or the comments or whatever, just saying like, oh, Toycat, invite me, and we won't be able to get anything done because there'll just be so much that. But I'm hoping that it will just be a fun opportunity to build a map and then maybe invite some people and play a couple of games or something. I don't know. We'll have to see when I start doing it, I guess. So with that said, let's move into the next question, which comes in from Austin, who says, at IBX Toycat, do you wish the new combat was coming in this update? So yeah, at this point, it looks like with almost 100% certainty there won't be new combat. And my answer to this question is pretty much yeah. I'm really bummed out, because this on the one hand, this is proof that like if you just rally behind a message and say, oh yeah, you speak to you tell 4J enough, apparently they will remove the feature because there's no combat. Lots of people complained about it, are going to be happy about that. But on the other hand, I think that it's kind of a negative thing, because the new combat was an opportunity to really change the game with this update, because it means there's a new skill you have to get used to. It means battle mode changes. Battle becomes this cool thing about skill where you can overcome a bad connection. There's all these upsides to the new combat to me, but because a lot of people just think it's too much effort, it's not in the game. I don't like it on that front, but again, I guess I like the fact that the community wants something and they get it. It's just it happens to be the opposite of what I want in this situation. So yeah, do I wish there was new combat? Yeah, I do. I don't know when that's coming now, and I'm a little bit bummed about that, but at least there's a lot of other stuff to play around with. So yeah, there's the answer to your question. A little bit of a downer, but let's move into an upper. I don't actually know if this is an upper, which comes in from, it comes in from Abs on Twitter, who says, at IBX Toycat, what are your plans for Christmas? And then I think that's a Santa emoji. My plans for Christmas are to do lots of Christmassy things. So honestly, because the 4J released the update every year just before Christmas, from like the 20th, because that's when it's coming out, to the to like the the 24th, I'm just like in constant video mode, like video, like 4 or 5 videos a day. But after that, I do intend to just spend at least a day or two just doing nice family things. So yeah, that's my plans. It turns out not everyone does that. Like every now I speak to someone and they're like, oh wow, you do like the real TV style thing? Yeah, like get around the tree, open some presents and smile at each other, and then I don't know. They're the plans for Christmas. And let's move into the next question, which comes in from some guy named Mike, who says, IBX Toycat, since Realms is confirmed for 2017, do you think it will release around the same time minigames, in big air quotes for some reason, did? So yeah, do I think Realms will release like early 2017? I think the answer to this question is maybe, because basically everyone's always asking for console exclusives, right? But the console exclusive they added this year was Battle, and they added Tumble. Like the whole minigame system is a console exclusive, and the fact that you can just do it straight from the game, there's no servers to join, there's no there's none of that stuff, that is a console exclusive in itself, and a lot of people don't appreciate that, but that's what it is. And that's why making your own minigames is somewhat like pointless and harder, because it's so hard to connect versus that where it does it for you. Anyway, that's a whole side point that's going back to another question. But do I think Realms will be coming in early 2017? I think what they might do is because the reason they worked on the minigames last year was because they caught up to the PC and 1.9 hadn't released yet. So this year they do have some stuff to catch up with. There's all of 1.11 and there's the new combat. I think what they might do, so there's like 2 ways they could do it. They could either do add-ons and Realms in the first half, then do another big update in the second half. That seems a little bit more likely, but I think it's also possible that what they'll do is they'll work on 1.11 and get that out for like April or June, and then work on Realms and add-ons for the end of 2017. But that's something we'll have to wait and see. I know I'm excited. I know 2017 will probably be one of the better years for Minecraft console yet, because every year's kind of been getting better and better. But we'll have to see about that, because there's also the NX, the Switch releasing, which obviously they're going to develop a Minecraft version for. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But I would imagine that add-ons at least are coming early 2017 or like mid 2017. That's a prediction I'll make right now. So with that said, let's move to the next question, the 9th question, which comes in from L'Oreal Sandwich, who says #cookies and cookies and creams. Will you ever return to your TU31 part of the world, even for one video? So simple answer to this question. Yeah, I think I will go back there. Because what I want to do is I want to connect it into the metro now, because I have this giant underground tunnel in my world. Well, I'm going to connect that at some point, but it's just like I want it to be a sufficient amount of time that like it's cool for me to see, because I can still picture it entirely, so there's not really too much point. But yeah, I did like that TU31 Let's Play world, and I do intend to go back. It's just I've got to look at like the 99% finished battle lobby that's not entirely there, and be like, oh, am I going to do this or am I not? Yeah, will I go back there? Yes. Will I go back there soon? Probably not too soon, but you never know. I'm very erratic with what projects I work on in my Let's Play world, so yeah, that's the answer to your question. Let's move into the final one, which comes in from Siraj Bassa. So they say hashtag Q&A. So again, the times and dates are different in the world. What if in your country it comes out at 8:30 p.m. and in my country it comes out at 4 a.m. the next day? How will that work? So yeah, I guess this is in response to the Chile wager, because the Rupa wager, sorry, because if it comes out on Tuesday the 20th here, then it's technically somewhere in the 19th maybe, and sometimes it's the 21st. Basically, a fun fact about the Earth is there's always 2 dates at any given time, because it's not just 24 time zones, it's like 26 or something. It's a tiny little thing. I can make a whole video on that. But yeah, let's talk about this particular issue. So yeah, there's definitely going to be 2 dates this update releases on, but generally speaking, the wager is based on UK time on the Xbox. I reckon that will be the 20th in the morning, and then the other consoles. So it varies from console to console, and let's use this last bit of the video to talk about when the update is coming out in your region on your console. So if you have a Microsoft console, i.e. the Xbox One or the Xbox 360, then fortunately Microsoft's the one platform that does this just perfectly right, in my opinion, where they just release it at 10 a.m. UK time, which I think is 2 a.m. Pacific time, or 11 a.m. 11 a.m. UK time, or 3 a.m. Pacific time worldwide. The update will come out at the same time. When you hear out the updates on Xbox, you can download it at the same time I can. If you're on PlayStation, it's a little bit trickier, I believe, because it releases at like 10 a.m. but the local time. So for instance, the PS4 gets it in the morning off their time, but then if you're in North America, you have to wait some extra bit of time, and then Japan gets it way later than that for some reason. No idea entirely why that is, but the Wii U's kind of a little bit more confusing than that, because it kind of rolls out sometimes worldwide, but sometimes in different places first. It's very confusing, but if you have an Xbox console, it'll be out at 10 a.m, which means technically for some people the update will be releasing on the 19th, for some people it'll be on the 21st, but the wager, which is again what I assume everyone cares about, because everyone wants to see Toy Cat go in a lot of pain apparently, the wager is based on the 20th being the UK Xbox release date. So yeah, there's that. Oh, also, just as a little fact at the end here, there is going to be some confirmed Wii U maintenance happening on Wednesday, so I think the Wii U will get it a day later. But again, the Wii, generally speaking, the Wii U is a bit delayed because Nintendo's update system is just a little bit behind everyone else's. But that's just my observations. There's your answers to when the update's coming out, and I hope you all did enjoy Q&A Saturday. Like it if you did like it, because it helps out the channel. Let us know you do like the Q&As, share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here, because I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you all very much for watching. Again, Q&A Saturday will be going away for at least a week or 2 or something like that, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.